The path to success is to take massive, determined action. Let those words sink in. Success, transformation, fulfillment, everything you desire in life is within your reach, but it all starts with one thing: massive action. You're standing at the edge of a cliff, looking down into the vast unknown. The future you want: wealth, happiness, health, purpose is waiting for you on the other side. But here's the thing: staring at the cliff isn't going to get you there. Thinking about jumping, hesitating, doubting, that's not going to move you forward either. The only way to cross the gap, the only way to build the bridge to the life you truly want, is to take massive action. Now think about this for a moment. How many times in your life have you held back? Maybe it was a job opportunity you didn't take because you weren't ready. Maybe it was that business idea you kept on the back burner because the timing wasn't perfect. Or maybe it was a relationship you didn't nurture because fear got in the way. The result? You're left with the same situation, the same results, and perhaps even a lingering sense of regret. It's as if every day you let pass without taking action. You stay stuck in the same place while your dreams, your goals, and your potential slip further and further away. What would your life look like if you took massive action starting today? If you stopped waiting for the perfect moment, if you stopped hesitating and finally moved forward with unstoppable momentum? Imagine how different your relationships, your career, your health, your entire life could be in just 1 year if you stopped thinking about it and acted now. Massive action isn't just about working hard or putting in effort. It's about putting in consistent, determined, and purposeful effort at a level that forces change. It's more than just doing a little more than you did yesterday. It's about committing to a radical shift in the way you approach your goals and challenges. Think about it this way: there's a difference between taking a step forward and taking a leap forward. A small step keeps you moving, sure, but a leap that changes everything. Massive action is that leap. It's deciding that no matter what obstacles you face, no matter what stands in your way, you are going to push through with relentless drive and achieve the result you're after. Most people live their lives taking small, hesitant steps. They dip their toes in the water but never dive in. They might make a phone call here, send an email there, read a book, or do a little planning, but they never truly commit. They keep waiting for the stars to align, for circumstances to be just right. But let me tell you something: the most successful people in the world, whether it's in business, sports, or any area of life, didn't wait. They didn't take small, cautious steps. They took bold, decisive action. They acted fast, they acted with conviction, and they took massive leaps forward, even when the timing wasn't perfect or the path wasn't clear. Why does this matter? Because deep down, we all want the same thing: success, happiness, fulfillment. We all want to live a life that we're proud of, one that's full of meaning and impact. And the truth is, you're not going to get there by sitting on the sidelines or by playing it safe. If you want a different life, you've got to take different actions. You've got to stop settling for what's comfortable and start reaching for what's possible. Massive action is what separates the dreamers from the achievers, the people who think about success from the people who create it. Now, here's the exciting part: when you commit to taking massive action, when you truly adopt this mindset and make it a part of your life, the results are staggering. You experience growth like never before. You unlock levels of potential you didn't even know you had. You create momentum that not only propels you forward, but attracts new opportunities, new relationships, and new breakthroughs into your life. What would that mean for you? It means freedom from the limitations you've placed on yourself, freedom from the doubts and fears that have held you back. It means having the impact you've always wanted, whether it's on your family, your community, or even the world. Taking massive action doesn't just change your life, it changes the lives of everyone around you, because you show up differently. You become a leader, a creator, a force of nature. It's not the conditions of your life that shape your destiny, but the decisions you make. And the most powerful decision you can make is to take massive action. Robbins often says that breakthroughs happen when you push past the point of resistance, when you go beyond what's comfortable and do what's necessary to get the result you desire. When you act massively, you force breakthroughs. You make progress so fast, you create such energy and momentum that things start to shift in your favor. Obstacles that seemed insurmountable suddenly crumble. The opportunities you've been waiting for start showing up because you're out there creating them. Let me share a story of what massive action can do. You might have heard of a guy named Eric Thomas. Today, he's a world-renowned coach, speaker, and author, but his life didn't start that way. I grew up in a home filled with hardship, with no clear path to success. He could have easily fallen into the trap of making excuses, blaming his circumstances, or settling for less. But he didn't. Instead, I made a decision to change his life through massive action. He wasn't content with dreaming of success. He studied, he hustled, he took action every single day, often working 16-hour days to build his career. When everyone else was giving 100%, I gave 200%. He attended every seminar, learned from every mentor he could, and applied every lesson immediately. That's the power of massive action. It took him from a place of struggle to becoming one of the most influential figures in the world today. He didn't wait for things to get better. He made them better by taking relentless, purposeful action. Or consider someone like Elon Musk. He didn't just dream of revolutionizing the automotive or space industries. He didn't just hope things would work out. He took massive, calculated risks. He invested every dollar he had into his companies. He worked tirelessly, sometimes sleeping on the factory floor to ensure that his vision became reality. And today we see the results of that massive action in the form of Tesla, SpaceX, and more. The lesson here is that massive action isn't a one-time thing, it's a way of life. It's what separates those who get by from those who break through. So now the question is, are you ready to take massive action in your life? Are you ready to stop waiting, stop hesitating, and start creating the life you've always wanted? This is your moment, and everything begins with the decision to act. Number one, the importance of action and success. Why action is the bridge to results. Action is the bridge between where you are right now and where you want to go. It's the critical step that turns knowledge into results. You could have all the knowledge in the world, all the strategies, the plans, and the ideas, but if you don't act on them, they mean nothing. Think about this: knowledge is potential power, but action is real power. It's only when you take what you know and apply it that transformation happens. You can read books, watch videos, attend seminars, and gather all kinds of information, but unless you get out there and do something with it, you're still standing in the same place. Consider how many people in the world have brilliant ideas but never see them materialize because they don't take action. They get stuck in paralysis by analysis thinking, overthinking, doubting, and waiting for the perfect moment. But the perfect moment doesn't exist. The moment you decide to act, that's when things start to shift. Now look at people who have achieved massive success in life, people like Oprah Winfrey, Steve Jobs, Richard Branson, or Elon Musk. These people didn't just sit around thinking about what they wanted to do. They didn't wait for someone to give them permission or for circumstances to align perfectly. They took action. They made bold moves even when there were risks, even when they didn't have all the answers. The path to success is to take massive, determined action. This is one of the core principles of his teachings. Success doesn't come from sitting on the sidelines and watching life pass you by. Success comes when you get in the game, when you take massive action toward your goals, regardless of the challenges or fears that might be in your way. Take Elon Musk, for example. When he founded Tesla and SpaceX, he didn't have a perfect roadmap for how things would work. In fact, most people thought he was crazy. But he took action anyway. He invested his time, money, and energy, often risking everything. That's the key. Action doesn't guarantee immediate success, but it guarantees progress. And progress over time leads to breakthroughs. Inaction leads to regret. Now let's flip this around and talk about the consequences of inaction. What happens when you don't take action? When you keep waiting, hesitating, thinking, but never doing? Over time, you start to experience something far worse than failure. You experience regret. Regret is one of the heaviest burdens to carry. It's the feeling of looking back and wondering, what if I had started that business? What if I had taken that opportunity? What if I had gone after that dream? The pain of regret is often greater than the pain of failure because while failure teaches you, regret leaves you stuck, wishing you had done things differently. Think about how many opportunities you might have already missed because you didn't act. Maybe you had a chance to start a new career, but fear held you back. Maybe you wanted to improve your health, but you kept putting it off, waiting for the right moment. Or maybe you wanted to build stronger relationships, but you never took the time to invest in them. Ask yourself this: how much time have you already lost by waiting to act? And how much more time are you willing to waste before you make the decision to go all in on your goals? The truth is, the longer you wait, the more opportunities pass you by. Life doesn't wait. Time doesn't stand still. Every day that you choose inaction is a day you lose momentum, a day you stay stuck in the same place. And in the end, the cost of inaction is not just missed opportunities, it's the life you could have had but never will because you didn't act when you had the chance. Momentum creates more action. Here's the beauty of action. Once you start, momentum kicks in. Think of it like a snowball effect. When you start small, that's okay. It might seem insignificant at first, but as you keep moving, as you keep taking action, that snowball grows. It gains speed, it gains power, and before you know it, you've created this massive momentum that becomes unstoppable. This is why taking action, even if it's a small step, is so critical. It's not about getting everything right immediately. It's about getting started. Success doesn't happen in a day, but progress does. And every bit of progress you make builds on the last. One step turns into two. 2 steps turn into 10. And suddenly you find yourself with an incredible amount of momentum that propels you forward faster than you ever thought possible. Here's a simple truth: the more action you take, the easier it becomes to take more action. When you take that first step, you break through the barrier of fear, of doubt, of uncertainty. And once you're on the other side, you realize that taking action isn't as hard as you thought. In fact, it becomes exhilarating because you can see the progress you're making. The most important step is the one you take right now, because every step you take builds confidence, builds belief in yourself, and builds the habit of taking action. And here's the kicker: once you develop the habit of taking action, it becomes second nature. You stop waiting, you stop overthinking, and you start doing. Practical tips to get started. So how do you get started? How do you build momentum when it feels like you're at a standstill? Start small. But start now. Don't wait for the perfect moment or the perfect plan. Just take the first step. Maybe it's sending that email, making that phone call, going to the gym, or sitting down to write. Whenever it is, take that first action and build from there. Set specific, actionable goals instead of vague goals like "I want to get in shape" or "I want to be successful." Set specific, measurable goals that you can act on today. For example, "I will exercise for 30 minutes a day," or "I will make 3 sales calls every day." Hold yourself accountable. Tell someone about your goal or write it down where you'll see it every day. Accountability keeps you on track. And when you know someone is watching or you have a reminder in front of you, you're more likely to take action. Celebrate small wins. Every action you take is a win, no matter how small. Celebrate the fact that you made progress today, even if it was just a tiny step. Each step forward is a victory, and those small victories create the momentum that leads to massive success. Visualize the end result. Close your eyes and imagine what your life will look like once you achieve your goal. Feel the excitement, the pride, the sense of accomplishment. This visualization will motivate you to keep taking action, even when it gets tough. When you take action today, you set the wheels in motion for a life of progress, achievement, and fulfillment. Inaction leads to regret, but action leads to growth, momentum, and the realization of your dreams. So take that first step today and start creating the life you've always wanted. Number 2, the psychology of taking massive action. Overcoming fear and self-doubt. One of the biggest obstacles that stops people from taking massive action is fear. Fear of failure, fear of rejection, fear of the unknown. It paralyzes so many people, leaving them stuck in their comfort zone. But here's the thing: fear is an illusion. It's a story we tell ourselves to justify why we shouldn't move forward. And the most successful people in the world understand this. They've learned to recognize fear for what it is and push through it. I has worked with thousands of people, helping them break through their fears, and he often says that the key is to change your focus. When you focus on what you fear, that fear grows. When you focus on what you want, on the outcomes you're striving for, that desire grows. Your mind is a powerful tool. It magnifies whatever you focus on. Think about it this way: if you focus on all the things that could go wrong, if you dwell on the worst case scenario, your fear will overwhelm you. But if you shift your focus to the potential benefits, to what you can gain by taking action, that fear starts to shrink. You start to realize that failure isn't fatal. And even if you fail, you'll learn, grow, and move closer to success. Here's a powerful strategy to make fear your friend. Instead of seeing fear as something to avoid, see it as a signal that you're about to grow. Fear only shows up when you're stepping outside of your comfort zone, and that's a good thing. It means you're on the verge of a breakthrough. So when you feel fear, don't shrink back, lean into it. Let it fuel you to take even bolder action. To overcome fear and self-doubt, Robbins often recommends using the technique of anchoring. Anchoring is about creating a strong emotional connection to an empowering state. When fear arises, you trigger an anchor, like recalling a time when you were confident and unstoppable, and that anchor shifts your emotional state, allowing you to act from a place of power rather than hesitation. By practicing this technique, you condition your mind to associate fear with action instead of paralysis. The role of belief systems. Our belief systems are the foundation for the actions we take or don't take. If you believe that you're not capable, not worthy, or that success is out of reach, those beliefs will shape every decision you make. You'll hold back, hesitate, and never take the kind of massive action needed to achieve your goals. But here's the good news: beliefs can be changed. A limiting belief is simply a story you've told yourself so many times that it feels like the truth. But it's not. It's just a pattern of thinking that can be changed. For example, if you believe "I'm not smart enough to start a business," or "I don't have what it takes to succeed," those beliefs will hold you back. But if you reframe them to something more empowering, like "I can learn anything I need to succeed," or "I'm resourceful and capable of achieving my goals," you'll start to act from a place of confidence instead of fear. One powerful way to change your belief system is through affirmations. Affirmations are positive statements that reinforce new, empowering beliefs. By repeating affirmations daily, you start to rewire your brain, replacing old limiting beliefs with new ones that support your goals. Some examples of empowering affirmations include, I am capable of achieving anything I set my mind to. I take massive action every day toward my goals. I am confident, resourceful, and unstoppable. But belief systems aren't just about what you say to yourself, they're about the standards you set for your life. If you want to take massive action, you need to raise the standard for what you expect from yourself. Instead of settling for mediocrity, demand more, expect more. Hold yourself to a higher standard and your actions will follow suit. The power of decision. Every massive action begins with a single committed decision. A decision is more than just thinking about what you want. It's a moment where you draw a line in the sand and say, I'm doing this no matter what. This is where the shift happens. It is in your moments of decision that your destiny is shaped. Why? Because decisions lead to commitment and commitment leads to action. The word decision comes from the Latin root meaning to cut off. When you make a true decision, you cut off any other possibility. You eliminate doubt, hesitation, and uncertainty. There's no more I'll try or I hope this works. There's only I will. This level of certainty changes everything because it forces you to take the necessary actions to turn your decision into reality. Think about a time in your life when you made a powerful decision, one where you were all in. Maybe it was deciding to leave a job that no longer served you, or committing to a relationship, or starting a new fitness journey. When you made that decision, something inside you shifted. You weren't just interested in change, you were committed. That's the kind of decision that leads to massive action. Here's the truth, most people never make real decisions. They say they want something, but they leave the door open for doubt, for excuses, for maybe later. But if you want to achieve anything meaningful, you have to close that door. You have to decide that you're going to act, no matter what challenges or setbacks come your way. Visualize your success. One of the most powerful tools for driving action is visualization. Visualization is more than just imagining what you want. It's about creating a vivid, emotional experience in your mind that aligns your thoughts, emotions, and actions with your goals. When you visualize success, you create an emotional connection to the outcome you desire. This emotional connection is what motivates you to take action. I often use his visualization exercises with his audience to help them see, feel, and experience their goals as if they've already achieved them. This isn't just about daydreaming, it's about creating a powerful sense of certainty and belief that drives you to act. Here's a simple visualization exercise that you can use right now. Close your eyes and take a deep breath. Imagine your life 5 years from now after you've taken massive action and achieved your most important goals. See yourself living the life you've always dreamed of. What does it look like? Where are you? Who are you with? Feel the emotions that come with this success: pride, joy, excitement, fulfillment. Let those emotions flood your body. Now ask yourself, what actions did I take to get here? What decisions did I make? How did I push past fear and doubt to create this reality? Open your eyes and commit to taking the first step today toward that vision. This exercise creates a powerful emotional anchor that connects you to your goals. When you can see your success clearly and feel the emotions associated with it, you'll be far more motivated to take the actions needed to make it a reality. When you understand the psychology behind massive action, you realize that success isn't about luck or talent, it's about mindset, decisions, and a commitment to act. With these tools, you can push past fear, reprogram your beliefs, and take the massive action needed to achieve your biggest goals. Number 3 strategies for taking massive action. 1. Set clear, compelling goals. Setting clear and compelling goals is a foundational step in taking massive action. Without a clear target, it's easy to drift aimlessly and lose motivation. I emphasize that goals should be specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. Smart. This clarity helps you know exactly what you're aiming for and provides a roadmap for your journey. Practical steps for setting specific, achievable goals. Start with your vision. Think about what you truly want in different areas of your life: career, health, relationships, personal growth, etc. Write down your vision in vivid detail. The clearer your vision, the easier it is to set goals that align with it. Use the SMART criteria to break down your vision into specific goals. Specific: what exactly do you want to achieve? Measurable: how will you track your progress? Achievable: is this goal realistic? Relevant: does it align with your overall vision? Time-bound: when do you want to achieve this goal? Write it down, document your goals on paper or in a digital format. Research shows that writing down goals increases accountability and commitment. Examples of transformation through goal setting. Elon Musk, when Musk launched SpaceX, his goal wasn't just to build rockets, it was to revolutionize space travel and eventually make humanity a multiplanetary species. His vision and massive goals drove the company to innovate and overcome immense challenges. Oprah Winfrey set a goal to become a media mogul despite numerous obstacles. Her clear vision and unwavering commitment led her to become one of the most influential figures in the media industry. By setting clear and compelling goals, you create a powerful driving force that propels you toward taking massive action. 2. Break down the big goals. Large goals can often feel overwhelming, leading to procrastination and inaction. This is where the chunking method comes into play. Chunking is the process of breaking a big goal into smaller, more manageable steps, making it less daunting and easier to tackle. How to break down large goals. Identify milestones for each major goal. Identify key milestones that signify progress. For example, if your goal is to start a new business, milestones might include conducting market research, writing a business plan, securing funding. Create actionable steps for each milestone. List specific actions you need to take. Continuing with the business example. Market research, conduct surveys, analyze competitors, and gather feedback. Business plan, outline your business model, marketing strategy, and financial projections. Set deadlines, assign deadlines to each actionable step and milestone. This creates a sense of urgency and keeps you accountable. Example of successful chunking. J.K. Rowling, when writing the Harry Potter series, Rowling broke down the daunting task of writing a 7-book saga into smaller, manageable chapters. Each chapter became a goal, making the larger project feel less overwhelming. By chunking your goals, you can maintain momentum and celebrate small victories, which reinforces your motivation to keep pushing forward. 3. Embrace the 2mm shift. 2mm shift the concept that small adjustments in your strategy or approach can lead to significant breakthroughs. This means that rather than overhauling your entire life, you can achieve substantial progress by making minor changes. Examples of the 2mm shift. Fitness, instead of committing to a grueling workout regimen, you might start by simply adding an extra 10 minutes of walking to your daily routine. Over time, this small change can lead to improved fitness levels and healthier habits. Diet, instead of eliminating all junk food, begin by swapping one unhealthy snack for a healthier option like fruit or nuts. This can gradually lead to better eating habits without overwhelming yourself. Encourage your audience to identify one small shift they can make today that will move them closer to their goals. This could be as simple as waking up 15 minutes earlier, work on their passion project, reading a chapter of a book, or reaching out to someone they admire for advice. By embracing the 2mm shift, you can create momentum and build confidence, which will ultimately lead to more significant changes. 4. Leverage pain and pleasure. Understanding the pain and pleasure principle is crucial for driving massive action. This principle states that people are motivated to avoid pain and seek pleasure. To take massive action, you need to associate massive pain with inaction and massive pleasure with taking action. How to emotionally charge your goals. Identify pain points, reflect on what not taking action is costing you. For example, consider the pain of staying in a job you dislike, the regret of not pursuing your passion, or the health issues resulting from an unhealthy lifestyle. Write these down and visualize them. Create a pleasure map now. Think about the pleasure you'll gain from taking action. Visualize how your life will improve, whether that's achieving financial independence, enjoying better health, or feeling fulfilled in your career. Write down the specific benefits of taking action. Emotional visualization exercise. Close your eyes and imagine your life if you never take action. Feel the disappointment, frustration, and pain associated with that reality. Now shift your focus. Visualize the life you want, feeling the joy, satisfaction, and pride that come with achieving your goals. Use these contrasting emotions to create a powerful drive within you. Pain becomes a catalyst for change, and pleasure becomes the destination. By leveraging the pain and pleasure principle, you'll have a stronger motivation to take the actions necessary for achieving your goals. 5. Take imperfect action. One of the most important strategies for taking massive action is to embrace the idea of imperfect action. Many people hold back, waiting for the perfect moment or the perfect plan to take action. However, the reality is that action doesn't need to be perfect, it just needs to happen. Examples of success through imperfect action. Richard Branson, the founder of the Virgin Group, has launched numerous ventures, some of which failed spectacularly. But he learned from each experience and moved forward, taking bold, imperfect action that eventually led to tremendous success. Michael Jordan, he famously missed thousands of shots throughout his career, yet he didn't let fear of failure stop him. Instead, he continued to practice and play, ultimately becoming one of the greatest basketball players in history. My perspective: the path to success is to take massive, determined action. It's essential to recognize that perfection is the enemy of progress. Rather than striving for perfection, focus on making progress and learning along the way. Encourage your audience to adopt the mantra, "I will take action today," regardless of how small or imperfect it may seem. Remind them that the most important thing is to start moving forward. By implementing these strategies, you'll not only take massive action, but also create a momentum that will propel you toward your goals. Remember, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step, so take that step today. Number 4, sustaining massive action. 1, consistency is key. Taking massive action is not a one-time event, it's a commitment to a continuous journey. Consistency is crucial in transforming your initial efforts into lasting success. It's about creating a habitual pattern of action that propels you forward, even when motivation wanes. Why consistency matters. Builds momentum each time you take action, no matter how small you build momentum. This momentum creates a positive feedback loop, making it easier to take further action in the future. Creates habits. Consistent action helps form habits. Your habits shape your future. When you establish productive habits, you reduce the mental effort required to take action, making it automatic over time. Strategies for maintaining motivation. Establish daily routines. Create daily or weekly routines that incorporate actions related to your goals. For instance, if your goal is to get fit, schedule daily workouts at a specific time. Set rituals. Incorporate rituals into your routine that energize and inspire you. This could be morning affirmations, evening reflection, or weekly goal-setting sessions. Visual reminders. Use visual cues to remind yourself of your goals and the actions you need to take. This could be post-it notes, vision boards, or motivational quotes displayed in your workspace. Example of consistent action. Consider Thomas Edison, who famously said, "Genius is 1% inspiration and 99% perspiration." His relentless experimentation and consistent work ethic led to groundbreaking inventions. He faced numerous failures but remained committed to taking action until he succeeded. 2, track your progress. To sustain massive action effectively, it's essential to track your progress regularly. Measuring your actions and outcomes helps you understand what works and what doesn't, enabling you to make informed adjustments along the way. The importance of tracking. Identify patterns by tracking your actions. You can identify patterns in your behavior, what actions lead to progress and what might be holding you back. Stay accountable. Tracking holds you accountable to yourself. When you see the progress or lack thereof, it can motivate you to stay on course or recalibrate your efforts. Boosts motivation. Seeing tangible results from your actions can boost your motivation and reinforce your commitment to your goals. Tools and strategies for tracking. Daily journaling. Maintain a daily journal to document your actions, thoughts, and feelings. Reflecting on your day can provide insights into your progress and help clarify your goals. Goal tracking apps. Utilize digital tools or apps designed for tracking goals and habits. Apps like Abitica, Todoist, or Strides can help you set reminders and visualize your progress. Weekly review sessions. Schedule a weekly review where you assess what actions you took, what worked, what didn't, and how you can adjust your strategy for the following week. This can help you stay on track and refine your approach. 3, celebrate the small wins. As you pursue massive action, it's crucial to acknowledge and celebrate the small victories along the way. Recognizing these achievements can sustain your motivation and reinforce your commitment to your goals. Why celebrating wins matters. Positive reinforcement. Celebrating small wins reinforces the behavior that led to those wins, making it more likely you'll continue taking action in the future. Builds confidence. Each celebration boosts your confidence and belief in your ability to achieve your larger goals. It reminds you that progress is being made, even if it's not always obvious. Creates a positive mindset. Celebrating wins fosters a positive mindset. It helps shift your focus from what's left to do to what you've already accomplished, reducing feelings of overwhelm. Ways to celebrate small wins. Personal rewards. Treat yourself to something special when you achieve a milestone, whether that's a nice meal, a day off, or a small gift. This reinforces the idea that your efforts are worth celebrating. Share with others. Share your successes with friends, family, or your support network. This creates a sense of community and accountability and allows others to celebrate with you. Create a win list. Maintain a list of your small victories. Regularly review this list to remind yourself of your progress and achievements. This can be especially motivating during challenging times. Encourage your audience with a powerful call to action. Celebrate every step towards your massive goal. Whether it's a tiny victory or a significant achievement, recognize your efforts and keep that fire alive. Remember, each small step is a building block toward your ultimate success. So take action, track your progress, and celebrate the journey. By implementing these strategies, you'll not only sustain massive action, but also cultivate an empowering environment that fosters continued growth and success. Remember, the journey to achieving your goals is just as important as the destination. Embrace it fully. The new you through massive action. As we wrap up this motivational journey, let's take a moment to reflect on the transformative power of massive action. It is a dynamic force that can propel you to new heights in every area of your life, whether it's your relationships, career, health, or personal growth. Key points to reiterate. Holistic impact. Massive action is not confined to just one aspect of life. It's a holistic approach that can improve every area you choose to focus on. When you commit to taking bold actions, you become a catalyst for change, not only for yourself, but also for those around you. Success is within reach. Remember, success isn't reserved for a select few. It's attainable for anyone willing to put in the effort. By taking massive action, you set the stage for achieving your goals and realizing your dreams. Empower yourself. This journey is about empowerment. By taking charge and making conscious decisions to act, you unlock your potential and embrace the life you envision. Encouragement for reflection. Take a moment now to reflect on what we've covered in this video. Ask yourself, what is one area of your life where you've been hesitant to take action? What massive action can you commit to today that will set you on the path toward your goals? Make a conscious commitment to take that action no matter how big or small. Your future self will thank you. Now it's time for a challenge that can change the course of your life. I challenge you to make a decision right now. Think about your most important goal, the one that excites you and scares you at the same time. Visualize it clearly in your mind and ask yourself, what is the first massive action step I can take today to move toward that goal? As you ponder this question, remember the wise words. You are more powerful than you think. Now is the time to take the massive action that will change your life forever. The time for hesitation is over. The moment to act is now. As we conclude, I want you to keep this energy alive. Stay connected to your goals and remember the momentum you've built today. Engagement with the audience. Revisit this video. Don't hesitate to come back and revisit this video whenever you need a motivational boost. Let it remind you of the commitment you made to yourself and the potential that lies within you. Take bold steps today. Start taking those bold steps today. Whether it's making a phone call, sending an email, or simply writing down your goal, every action counts. And with high energy music and a final motivational phrase. As we close, let the energy flow through you. Feel the excitement of what's to come and the changes you are about to create. Your time is now. Go make it happen. The power of massive action is now in your hands. Take this moment to ignite your passion and purpose. Remember, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Go forward boldly and watch how your life transforms.